I just discovered something in the Bible that was so good I could barely stay in my seat. So the Bible only gives us one story about Jesus being a kid. But what if I told you this story actually has more to do with you than it does his age? So make sure you're paying attention, because this text may just reveal something about yourself that you didn't even know. So in Luke chapter 2, 12-year-old Jesus and his parents are in Jerusalem for the festival of the Passover. After the festival was over, while his parents were returning home, Jesus stayed behind, but his parents were unaware of it. Now watch this. Verse 44 says, thinking he was in their company, they traveled on for a day. Then they began looking for him among relatives and friends. But when they did not find him, they went back to Jerusalem to look for him. Now this is where it gets good. Notice when they lost Jesus, it's when they were returning to their place of comfort. In other words, they didn't make communication with God a priority since they knew where they were headed. Now watch this. The text says they went on for a day and were unaware of Jesus not being with them. Now I don't have kids, but I'm sure losing one is scary. So how did they manage to lose Jesus? The same way you do when you stop making proximity a priority and you desire destination over devotion. Upon returning to the temple courts, they finally found Jesus, and his mother said to him, "Son, why have you treated us like this? Your father and I have been anxiously searching for you." Now watch his response. Jesus said, "Why were you searching for me? Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house?" Now remember, anytime God asks a question, it's not so he can figure something out about you. It's so you can figure something out about yourself. So why would Jesus say that? Because you have to remember, Jesus is 12 years old, and these are his parents. So in essence, they are closer to him than anyone else. So Jesus asked this question to influence a moment of reflection, but not just to his parents, to me and you as well. What he's saying is, you claim you know me so well, but you being anxious about this situation is an indication that you don't know me as well as you say you do. Because if you did, you would know that there's nothing to worry about. So I'm gonna tell you this, I'm through. Maybe it's been hard for you to hear from God because he's in the last place you left him after the decision you made without him. And you can go from person to person, but you will never receive the peace you're looking for until you return to Jesus.
Now that was deep. That was Holy Spirit fire. Share this with a friend.